welcome back to my channel. Today I have Muffin with me. She is a bit spooked because there was actually dust right in front of her face and it landed on her nose, and that dust was dust that came from her own body as she was preening, but she freaked out. And yeah, hopefully she's doing fine, but like that was kind of funny to watch, no offense. I should be more worried, but it was kind of funny to watch. Does that make me a horrible owner? What kind of bird gets scared of their own dust? That makes no sense. Don't you think? The intro was a bit long, but getting right back into the video, I know some people are wondering what is cuttlebone. Basically, cuttlebone is cuttlefish that died, and the bone is all that is left. Now that cuttlebone helps the cuttlefish, you know, helps with buoyancy and stuff inside the water, and then once they're dead, obviously there's no use for it other than bird owners. Typically what happens is that you could actually find them on, when you go to beaches and stuff, you could find them around the sand and stuff, and people will pick it up, and then we somehow find them in the market and then we buy them. Now you might be like, what's the benefit? It has essential minerals, but the main reason why many people in the bird community, and I think also reptile community, what is she doing? Is she licking me? Are you licking me? Yeah, she's being weird. I can literally hear it. Are you grinding her beak? Yeah, she's grinding her beak, by the way. This is weird. Muffin's grinding her beak, but like, why is she putting it on my hijab? What are you doing, buddy? I'm trying to do a video. It's supposed to be professional. Yeah. She's like right beside my ear, obviously, but I could hear her grinding her beak. Anyway, getting right back into it. Basically, the benefit of a cuttlebone is that once a bird is dead and then you end up having the cuttlebone, you can find them on the beaches and stuff, and once you somehow get your hands on it, most likely from a pet store or buying it online, the benefits for your bird is that it has essential minerals, but it also is a good source of calcium. Now, calcium deficiency in parrots can happen, and it's just a great method and a very easy and expensive method that most people in the bird community use. I also know a lot of people in the reptile community who use it for their reptiles, and it also seems to be working perfectly fine for them. What budgies? I think more people see it with budgies, canaries, and even like slightly medium-sized birds. But larger birds also use them, and I've seen many people, what they would do is they will get a cuttlebone, they'll put it in a blender, have it very fine, it's almost like a very powdery texture, and then add it on their mash. So some people, if your bird is smaller in size, and you might be wondering, why is my bird not, I don't know, using their cuttlebone? The reason might be, one, you're not really seeing it, they're not spending the whole day with their cuttlebone, or two, they just probably aren't using it. And you can actually blend it and, like I said, use it and put it inside their mash. The other thing I would suggest is make sure you remove the wire from the cuttlebone. I actually got a cuttlebone from a pet shop and the wire was rusting, and that's a no-no. I threw the whole thing away. I don't want to use it. So if you can, try buying a cuttlebone that has no wires and stuff on it. It's just better. You could just hang it on the cage. Another suggestion I have, if you can, it's not necessary, but if you can, try just sticking to the natural stuff. I know some cuttlebones are banana flavored and stuff. Just, I don't know. Personally, I would just stick to the natural stuff. So that's just my personal preference. So the other thing I've seen birds do, I see it typically with kiwi and surprisingly muffin. They will go to the cuttlebone and they will start playing with it. This is fine. It's not the end of the world, but if you really want to emphasize on them eating some calcium or having some calcium in their diet, like I said, you could blend some, but they do play with it. But I think the advantage of that is it in a way kind of polishes their beak, and it kind of makes their beak a bit smoother. It's also a great way to kind of slightly trim their beak. It's not as pointy once, you know, if you do have a cuttlebone in their cage and if they do play with it, their beaks are not as pointy because they're kind of playing with it and you know, kind of doing their thing, and it kind of helps. At least with Kiwi and Muffin it helps. They don't really have issues with having very sharp beaks. So those are just some of the few benefits of a cuddle bone. Like I said, the main benefit is that it has essential minerals and mainly calcium. You could also, I have a video on this, use eggshells, but again, that's a whole process. It's just easier if you go to the pet store, get cuddle bone, and then have that attached to your bird's cage. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.